You can create wind within trueSpace for physical attributed objects to react to. There are two types of wind, global and local. The global wind object is blue with squared edges, and local wind objects are green with pointed edges. Let's start with global wind. Global wind is for creating wind that affects the entire scene. The power of the wind is represented by the size of the global wind object. The larger the object, the more powerful the wind is. You can also right-click on the global wind icon to open up its properties and use a numerical value for the power of the wind. The arrow-tape ship shows the direction of the wind. The global wind object can be keyframed too. Here we keyframe a rotation so the direction of the wind changes. You can see how objects are blown in one direction at first, then change to blowing in another direction. The local wind object is for recreating a localized wind anomaly. The local wind object works like the global wind object, with the exception that it's a localized event. You can see how it only affects the cube that's closest to it. It also affects everything around it, not just things in front of it. Its radius of influence is directly proportionate to its power level. The local wind object can be keyframed too. Note that the position of the objects matters, unlike the global wind. It's easy to keyframe animations to both position and rotation. You can also use multiple local wind objects in the same scene. You can have lots of fun watching objects get blown around from one to another. And this concludes the physical wind tutorial.